Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kodesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, to the true leaders of Israel today, and salutations to all of the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds or Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai. And the lords of the chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as were the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Akalia, and this video is on the prophecy written in Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16, which states that America's allies are going to turn against her. And we literally see that happening in real time. And it's going to be this way because the prophecies are speaking, and the prophecies are speaking because we're at the end of the rulership of the Edomites, who are these so-called white people. So we have many endgame prophecies that are going to be coming to pass very soon, such as the mark of the beast prophecy, which is a microchip, the famine of the word, Jacob's trouble, the judgments that will be coming, such as the pestilence and the famine. Everything is coming, man, and World War III is going to escalate to a point to where America loses over there in the so-called Middle East, and her enemies as well as her allies are going to turn against her and shoot missiles at her, the ICBM missiles. And when the missiles are on their way, Yahushua will return and deliver the elect of the nation of Israel, the 1/3 from that land of the elect of the nation of Israel, from the thermonuclear fire destruction. So, we're in very exciting times because we're literally seeing the build-up heading towards the manifestation of these prophecies. Because, right now, you have Trump, who has been put into the presidency role by the wicked elite of Esau Edom, and it appears that he is the vessel that is being used to bring about all kinds of things, which really all kinds of things meaning to get this new world order rolling. And as such, Bible prophecy first and foremost is going to be fulfilled by the actions that are happening. So you have him in the position right now, and America has always been in this position of power. America has been known in the scriptures as the hammer of the earth, and America is the one that is in that full control, and it is her way of life and her currency that dominates the world and her position of power. And now Trump has been put into office, and the scriptures say in Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 4, and the Egyptians, talking about in America, will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. And that is what is happening. They have a very cruel lord that has been set up, and everything is being controlled by Yahweh Shemishai, right? So Yahweh Shemishai controls the wicked elite of Esau Edom, and then the wicked elite of Esau Edom are fulfilling the will of Yahweh Shemishai by putting this cruel lord to head America. And he's doing all kinds of things that are ultimately, Lord willing, he is that person during this presidency to bring about all of the judgments that are to come, for the prophecies to happen. For example, his first official meeting, I believe it was, he pushed their $500 billion AI infrastructure, which that entire thing is so that they can bring about their microchip, which is the mark of the beast. They need to have their systems in place to bring about the idea as they envision it. So they have to do all of this kind of stuff, and they call it the intelligence age and the fourth industrial revolution, which is going to be by way of technology. Everything's going to be completely built around technology, and people are also going to merge with technology, and the cities are going to be completely driven by technology, i.e., the smart cities, the 15-minute cities, etc. So, you know, this man that has been put into office, he's with that spirit upon him, where America is the hammer of the earth, and he is standing very firmly in that position to say, yes, we are the ones at the top, and you all must bend the knee, right? And this is causing a certain level of dissension among the Edomites, right? Specifically NATO and the EU. And, you know, based off of Bible prophecy, we know that this is going to happen, that their relationship will deteriorate. And so we have it here, the news.com. EU lawmakers warn Europe cannot rely on US. So here's just one example. Brussels, Belgium. EU lawmakers on Tuesday demanded Europe double down on bolstering its defenses and supporting Ukraine after the United States launched efforts with Russia to stop the war. Europe can no longer fully rely on the United States to defend our shared values and interests, including continued support for Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity, said a statement from the European People's Party, Socialists and Democrats, Renew and Greens. We must face this new reality and double down on our joint European effort in defense of Ukraine and European security as a whole by establishing a credible and strong deterrence against any aggression. All right, so that's what I'm going to read from this article. As we can see the position that they are standing on. And then we have this one here as well. European leaders want a say in talks to end Russia's war in Ukraine. The US is brushing them off. So as you can see, there is a deterioration of the relationship, right? America's doing her own thing because America is the whore that rides the beast, as it says in Revelation chapter 17. And so because she rides the beast, she's the one that's in control, right? European leaders insisted Monday they must have a say in international talks to end the war in Ukraine, despite the clear message from both Washington and Moscow that there was no role for them as yet in negotiations that could shape the future of the continent. So it's like America, they're sitting at the table, they're all allies, and America, she's on the throne because she's at the top, and she's like telling all of them, the rest of them that are there at the table, she's at the head, she's like, I'm going to do whatever I want to do, and I'm going to exclude y'all because I want to exclude y'all, and I'm going to do my own thing. And they are Edomite sovereign nations as well, and they do have certain kind of wealth and status and power of their own. So for the European Union, they're like, okay, well, we're going to stand together because they feel strong as well, right? And all of this that is happening are just Edomite tensions, these so-called white people, right, in their kingdom. Despite the clear message, etc., 3 hours of emergency talks at the Elysee Palace in Paris left the leaders of Germany, the United Kingdom, Italy, Poland, Spain, the Netherlands, Denmark, NATO, and the European Union without a common view on possible peacekeeping troops after a U.S. diplomatic blitz on Ukraine last week threw a once solid transatlantic alliance in turmoil. So this is really building up, and it's something that has been building up for years, for sure, but it's really starting to get quite heavy. And it's getting quite heavy because we truly are approaching the end of Esau Edom's kingdom. That little season where he shall be loosed, a little season spoken about in Revelation chapter 20, it's coming to an end. So, we're going to be seeing the build-up of these prophecies heading towards the point of the manifestation of the prophecy, right? And the prophecies. Okay. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer called for US backing while reaffirming he's ready to consider sending British forces on the Ukrainian ground alongside others if there is a lasting peace agreement. There was a rift through, though with some EU nations like Poland, which have said they don't want their military imprint on Ukraine soil. French President Emmanuel Macron was non-committal. So the Edomites, they're having just all kinds of fragments within their position of rulership. And the scriptures let us know in the book of Mark, chapter 3, and verse 26, it says, and if Satan, right, so this is referring to Esau, Edom, and if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but no Salakil. And it starts at verse 24, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And look how fragmented this kingdom is, right? You have America and her allies, the EU and NATO. They're having a lot of tension and disagreements and all kinds of things. And then even when NATO and the EU are disagreeing with America within NATO and the EU, they're also having disagreements among themselves. And then you have Russia on the other end, which Russia, they are, on the other side, right? So you have all of these Edomite sovereign nations that are not at peace with each other, to put it that kind of way. There's always like arguments and stuff. So it says, and if Satan, Salakia, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but at an end. So they have an end, and the end is coming for them, right? This kingdom, the blessing that Esau was given, it was all temporary. That's just what it is. So we're seeing the end of it happening right now. And then you have this article right here, or rather, the situation. So there was an article that came out from Newsweek. Is Trump considering leaving NATO? Unverified, unevidenced claim spread. So now we're even seeing information like this come out, right? Even though they've said it's unverified, unevidenced, it doesn't matter, because we know that based off of Bible prophecy that the relationship is going to be broken apart. So everything is always filtered through the scriptures first and foremost. But then also you can see some information here from December 9th, 2024. Trump reopens possibility of US leaving NATO if allies don't pay their bills, right? So this is that crew leader that has been put into this position, right? Where Trump is like, even if you're your allies, we're going to be doing these kinds of things. November 8th, 2024, the law is not airtight. Trump may have a way out of NATO. And then there was one. All right, I found it. So there was even back in 2019 from the New York Times where Trump discussed pulling US from NATO. So there's it's in the spirit. It's all in the spirit where it is going to happen because of Bible prophecy. So we're seeing that deterioration happen over time. And it's all going to lead to Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, the 10 horns is the European Union, which thou sawest upon the beast, which is NATO, these shall hate the whore, which is America, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So this prophecy is going to occur when it is that the missiles are being shot towards America. Russia and her allies are going to shoot the missiles, and America's own allies are also going to shoot missiles towards her to destroy her, because America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. So it says it right here that they're going to turn against America, and this is what we're literally seeing manifest in front of our eyes day by day. And it's not just this prophecy that is building up, it's all the prophecies that are building up day by day, and it's a very great thing to see. And it says, for Yahweh Shemishai hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will. So they're not in control. I'm not in control. Everything that is being done is by the will and power of Yahweh Shemishai. So the EU and NATO, they don't have no choice or any say in the matter. They can hear this video or any other videos regarding this breakdown, that they are going to turn and shoot missiles at America, and they may say, oh no, we would never do that. It's not their choice. When the time comes, the Spirit is going to be put upon them by Yahweh Shemishai to do it, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of Yahweh Shemishai shall be fulfilled. Right? And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which is America, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. And America is the one that is in that position of power. Right? So, yeah, man. This is what's happening right now. So, with that, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kakodesh. Shalom.